Need to figure out how train stops work, because my train's just not moving now. Can't figure out why.
Well, you stopped the train. Congratulations. It works.
Why is the signal red? Now it's... Wait, now it's not red finally? Fuck? What the hell is that?
This will disable achievements. I think I'm not going to do that then. That's a command to zoom out a bunch.
Oh.
You know, I wanted to see. But if it ruins achievements, I don't think I'll do it.
Conditioned to think that you're screwing with me whenever there's a text command in like a Minecraft-ish game.
Oh.
I'm like, oh no, what's he doing?
Yeah, no, I just
whatever this is will directly hurt me.
Look, I just wanted to watch Captain Planet die. Is that too much to ask?
Do these trains just stop for the wrong reasons to let each other by when they're not in each other's way in the first place? I need to figure out what the logic system is for the rails. Whatever it is, I'm doing it wrong.
They're just trying to be super polite.
Exceedingly and horrifyingly polite.
I wonder if it'd actually be more efficient if we just abandoned our old current base.
Possibly. I mean, we're slowly making one of each thing, but bigger and more efficient in a giant open area over and over again.
Yeah, speaking of giant and open.
Tush.
Yeah, well, I mean, now we don't even have to worry about foliage being in the way. At this point, I've kind of accepted that pollution is just...
Instead of solving it, we've just...
accepted it.
Painted over it?
Yeah. Yeah.
Pretend to make progress and just tell everyone you made progress. Who will notice?
I'm gonna go fill in some
our
lakes
power.
next. Is it bad?
Oh boy. Yep. Power base is shutting down.
It'll be fine.
Because the sun's down now, so all of our solar's turned off.
Let me see.
That's when the real pain starts.
No, just give it a bit. We just have to wait for the nuclear... Oh, interesting. Nope, nuclear leveled off. So that's the maximum.
Power of solar is great. Made so much of it.
Yeah, 6.2 thousand. It's still creating power. Oh, no. This is the dawn. Yeah, so the accumulators did run out of power. Actually, before night even fell. Now that I'm looking at it.
Yep. Robot power. Horrible, horrible robot power.
Oh, it's okay. The whole setup's probably going to fix itself by the time, the next nightfall comes. Oh, geez, the accumulators are all flashing red. They're like, ah! Happens. Let's see. Can I get a blueprint? Anybody in chat know if you can... That's annoying. Anybody in chat know if you can blueprint landfills? Because I would absolutely, like, just blueprint a bunch of landfills. So I never have to think about it again.
Oh yeah, it'd be hard to figure that out because generally you blueprint by specifically
yeah,
clicking on something that exists. But how do you click on the floor? Oh my god, we've reached maximum production.
Yeah, a lot of people are saying don't think so. What's up?
Uh-oh, some copper got down here.
Because, yeah, if I could blueprint the drones to landfill these lakes, that would be nice. Nice part is since we expanded so aggressively, I can pretty much freely landfill every single lake and body of water that I see, and there's like no repercussions. It's nice.
If by nice you mean horrifying.
I don't know.
Fuck the world.
Gives us room to maneuver.
Fuck the whole world. Forever. Copper off the line. That's not supposed to happen. Thought I filtered you out. Whoops.
They're still going at it.
There's so much uranium coming in now. Oh, that's great. Now I have two uranium mines feeding to the same place. There's a nearby third uranium mine that I could pretty easily expand to also. Good news. Yes.
Might work to actually ship some of the stuff to like a very specific processing area. I guess it's probably not that big of a deal.
Trying to flood all of my centrifuges that are on the second layer with enough uranium that they're actually looping on the left side, because the light uranium is so rare that it's just actively hard to get it to feed through the whole system. So it's slowly going down the chain still.
Okay. Well, if we want to make a giant accumulator location, now we have the space for it.
We've got the touch.
Yeah. We don't have the power though. That's kind of the problem. Yeah.
Nobody told me we need to get the power too.
I assume
it's like a whole other thing we need.
Yeah. Well.
Nobody prepared me for this emotionally. Really, that's just on them.
So there are a couple of roboports that hadn't been put down, so I just slapped them down manually. And I just suddenly see just small amounts of construction drones just floating in, being like, "So, I heard you have trees." Good.
We have come for your everything.
We have come for your green. We will leave only stumps.
I think I've done it. I think I've reached the tipping point where we're going to start really producing a lot of bright green soon.
Hey, nice.
That would be happy times.
Might be worth doing 4 nuclear reactors if we get to that point. Because 4 is super efficient. And then
We use both sides of the track. There we go.
Alternatively, maybe we don't. We just go for nukes. Oh, crap. Nope, 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 don't do that. Don't do any of that.
No, 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 no.
I screwed up. It was bad. Laying blueprints down is great, until you miss. Then it's not so great.
And then they're all being placed and it's too late to stop them.
Luckily, I think we've run out of available roboports. Maybe? At least, either that or the construction drones have just given up. Hard to tell on that one. Or maybe they're all just too busy destroying nature. Hard to say. I like how every single time we
Centrifuges
play...
are non-negligible. They're climbing up to 20 megawatts.
Oh yeah, they're pricey, but if you make a couple of nuclear reactors, it's kind of pays for itself.
Yeah, well, I mean, that's part of the point, more or less. We're almost there. We're almost there. We've almost reached equilibrium. Ah!
Where are you?
My uranium plant.
Huh.
There's a billion uraniums.
I almost never come out here. So, all of this is just like... So, what do you do up here?
There's just so much green over here.
Near North Korea. I see how it is.
Oh my god. Sorry, I'm just realizing how big my overall mining and uranium base is getting compared to the original base now. It's actually getting really goddamn huge compared to our original base that everything's based around in the first place.
Oh yeah.
That's weird to look at on the map.
This is part of the reason why I kind of want to just rip it all up and just make
yeah, once you have
make
open
it
space, you can just get so much stuff done.
Yeah.
Oh, this is happening.
Mm-hmm.
So pretty much every centrifuge along this line now has vaguely in the territory of 40 bright uraniums. Over time, it should finally kick out enough that it'll always be full, which means it'll always be making new ones. Whereas right now, they constantly stall because they run out and the next one gets enough and so on. They're almost 100% maxed out. Then we set. Meanwhile, the right side just has a billion chests so that it never has to deal with the fact it never has to run out of space with the way too many dark uraniums that there's going to be.
Did your so your sulfur setup actually works?
Yep.
That's good.
Goes all the way down to that other mine to fuel the other mines, so they can keep getting more uranium constantly. Then I have to have various claws that filter out copper because of irritating amounts of copper getting mined by them because it's a copper and uranium mine.
Oh, that's annoying.
Yeah, it just means you have to have filter inserters to take the copper out of the line. That's an interesting problem. Can you imagine playing a campaign, a level where it was actually really common for all the mines to be like overlapping?
Yeah.
So you'd have to mine
so
them, but then manually filter it all?
That's actually how Factorio works. To some degree, it's kind of awful. Because I effectively maxed out every possible slider. And it doesn't look good. And it doesn't work great either.
I done created a nightmare.
Yeah. Yeah. It's messy. I gotta make sure I'm not standing on the tracks. I would leave behind a very expensive corpse.
A very expensive corpse.
I have a lot of goodies on me. This
Hey, what's going on there? That looks like a problem. So did you add a bunch of cracking last session or something?
No. Well, I mean, there was kind of automatic cracking in the beginning. Because we were pretty much only using it for, the basic fuels.
Like down by the original oil area, there's like a whole area that's just supposed to crack stuff down to petroleum that I never made.
Don't think I did that.
Seems to work in an alarming way. Various arms are just backwards or something.
That's kind of hilarious sounding. But probably not good.
Those. Oh, never mind. That's where the other arm is. Okay. But it does filter. Okay. It's weird trying to trace back what other people did sometimes.
Yeah, we're not
It'd be a real
exactly.
trip.
We're not exactly the most. I've had a lot of people show up and be like, "Why aren't they doing this right?" And it's just like because we
Shut up
actively
is
refuse
why.
to.
The answer is shut up.
I really do like the idea of us playing this game. I mentioned this to Bird last night, where maybe we even involve like fans to some degree, but everybody has to come in with a blueprint.
Yeah.
Because I think that would actually be kind of cool.
What, they just spam their blueprints and see what happens?
Well, no. Like, it would be very structured. Like, it would only be us and, like, very specific fans that we know are very experienced with this game. And the entire point would be... like, the most perfectly organized, optimized base ever. Using just nothing but, like, well-done blueprints and stuff like that. It'd be fun.
Thomas Knight. I am the researcher who designed and built Mega Man X.
Dear Lord, the way that centrifuges work. Am I reading this correctly that it uses 40 bright and 5 dim to spit out 41 bright and 2 dim?
Maybe?
That means the entire process of doing an enrichment cycle gives you 1 bright each time. Oh god.
It's pretty bad.
Like, that's why it got neutered when I siphoned anything off of the other base, because literally taking 1 out of the system is an entire... Like, every single time one of these meters fills up once, that's only 1. And freaking, this thing has 2 speed modules, 3, and it's taking an eternity to fill. Granted, our power's fucked.
Is it right now?
Yeah, our power's still not maxing out. It's varying in the yellow a lot.
Okay. Well, I mean...
Looks like
I
the sun just came up and it maxed out.
Yeah, I did some pretty horrible things to power.
Yeah, I was experimenting with it earlier, so I don't think I understood just how slow it is. But damn. An entire slow meter fill all so that you can get 1 bright, which consumes 3 dims. But despite the fact that you're taking 3 and turning it into 1, you also just need to be holding 40 bright and 5 dim just to make the reaction happen.
Yep. It's kind of garbage.
Well, eventually we'll have something to work with. I guess the next step is to see if we can learn about any systems that allow you to control the rate at which stuff goes in and out of the system. Like some way of measuring that, yes, this system is full. Now I can take 1 out safely and things like that. I have no idea how to tell how that would work or how you'd tell. I don't know.
I mean, I bet Bird's combinators would probably be the main way to do it.
We'll have to figure it out. Either way, we gotta get out because we've been on for way too long again.
Oh, yeah. Let me just...
Sometimes I just sit here and just look at the things while operating because I'm like, I made this.
I'm just ruining things again.
You nightmare.
Hey, I mean, it's better than the requester rigmarole that I did last time. That was bad. Okay. Well, that should destroy everything for a little while. Oh. Whoops. Oh, my inventory's full. Whoopsie.
Huzzah!
I probably deserve it. There we go. I have now ruined everything once again. The base will
Not
not
know
be covered in concrete.
how copper's getting into my system. I missed it somewhere.
Oh. I have
What
one
did you
storage
do?
chest filled with concrete, and a bunch of logistics drones hit it, and then now the base is just splooging concrete over every square inch.
It's like a low-resolution fluid engine.
It's amazing, actually.
Like watching Factorio water go around. It's like watching a Terraria water generate.
Yeah, it is. It's just drone splooge going everywhere. It's beautiful.
Drone splooge.
Yeah. And then it just like slows down because the whole game's like, hey, because they run out of power. I'm so glad we increased drone speed. Can we keep increasing drone speed, or did we hit the maximum on that?
I think we maxed it out finally.
It sucks. I mean,
I was trying to make a point
fast.
too, because it was one of the top things to do this session was drone speed and stacking, because everything else is like shotgun damage, flamethrowers. Huh?
Yeah.
Even now, you're prioritizing shotgun shell shooting over lasers.
I'm going for the cheapest things
Oh.
because I don't want to overtax.
Right now, the cheapest thing is mining productivity.
Yeah, I don't know why I haven't been working on that.
Just
I mean,
red,
the main
green,
problem,
and blue. But it's
the main
infinite.
problem is our mill science is so like just screwed that there's nothing.
That's what this one requires.
Yeah.
I'll switch to the only thing that doesn't require that then. It's the only one that doesn't require gray yet. I imagine it might eventually. Oh no, it goes on to require purple and yellow eventually. For now, it's just red, green, blue. But a lot of it, we have a lot of it, so it works.
I'm gonna kind of fix our system. Oh my god, I have a bunch of drones just filled with lumber following me around.
Come back to us, we love you. Never gonna give you up. I'll be your stranger to love, baby.
Okay. Oops, wrong direction. There we go. Okay, that should fix the iron situation a little bit. Just gonna feed some of the lines into each other.
Oh god, our electricity.
Bit better. Oh, is it the Sundown Massacre?
It's the lowest thing ever.
Oh, that's bad.
Yeah, that's an issue because that means that you might be risking our base.
Yeah, you're right.
Like, our defenses are power-based, so if you sap our entire thing for the sake of deforesting, like, we could literally die.
Well, I mean, the nice part is the nuclear power plants will not go down if we run out of power. So we're okay. It's just gonna suck.
Oh my god, is it the tipping point?
What?
It finally happened!
What?
Right uranium spinning around on this track. That means they've finally capped out, and now they just produce.
Okay, I fixed our science.
That took so long.
See, how's mine doing? Probably just... no, mine's actually spinning around. Was. Huh, what's up with you?
Oh, scratch that. It's all gone now. It has returned to being empty, depressingly.
Oh.
God, I gotta get off.
Yeah.
Plan was to stop like 2 hours ago. Like
It was.
I have plans for how to my recordings for tonight.
Yeah. Yeah.
We Judas Bird again.
It's okay.
It's okay. We don't need his friendship that bad.
Eh.
You say with an affirmative grunt.
I think he's kind of accepted that sometimes we just keep going. And mainly because it doesn't matter. We don't do anything. That's part of the reason why I'm like, maybe we should end this series soon. It's because, like, we have kind of hit critical mass on, like, what are we going to do? But that's okay. Okay, saving.
Oh my god.